Hello, this is our presentation about the economics of COVID and the Spanish influenza.
These are our credits.
I'm Sarthak, and I researched effects on industries during COVID and influenza.
I'm Mio, and I researched the short-term and long-term impacts of both the pandemics.
I'm Anushka, and I did the script writing and the slideshow.
Hello, my name is Humby, and I researched about the policies implemented to regulate the impacts of the pandemics.
So the COVID-19 pandemic was one that led to a 2-year-long quarantine starting from March of 2020 for people all across the world. As a result, companies went out of business, millions were unemployed, and economies were in a substandard condition. Similarly, the Spanish influenza that started in 1918 had various effects on the economy. First, the per capita GDP fell from US $1,100 to US $968 from 1917 to 1918. There were also declines in the real returns on stocks and short-term government bonds. Despite these major setbacks, the U.S. economy returned to its original GDP, returns on stocks, etc.
In response to the crisis at the time, major cities like Philadelphia and Chicago banned public gatherings, implemented school closures, and created a mask mandate. In the U.S. Public Health Service issued guidelines recommending isolation, hygiene, and mask usage, though enforcement often varied. In terms of travel, a New York Times article from October 25, 1918, reported that the effect of the epidemic is seen more in the spreading of travel over more hours than in the diversion of travel. Even retail sales declined during the pandemic of the Spanish influenza.
Today, more measures are being taken to prevent further economic impact and also the spread of new infectious diseases. The U.S. CARES Act, implemented in response to COVID-19, provided stimulus checks, small business loans, and unemployment benefits. Globally, the European Union released Next Generation EU in 2020, a £750 billion recovery package focused on economic rebuilding and green energy investment. The UK created the Coronavirus Job Retention Scheme, a furlough program to prevent mass unemployment.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, by the second week of March of 2020, U.S. retail traffic was down more than 30% year over year. Retail stores were forced to close, resulting in a disruption in commerce. Travel was also heavily affected. Tourist arrivals fell globally by more than 65%, with a near halt since April. Government intervention is one of the main ways that countries use to handle crisis.